So, you're an old person and you want to play some video games, but because you're old, all you like bingo. Well, now with Minecraft Bingo, you can play Minecraft and bingo at the same time. So I'll be honest, I'm not a very good content creator, as the only picture of my first bingo board I have is this one here, and I was going for the bingo across the bottom of the board, which, because I'm an idiot, most of that is covered anyway. So I spawn in like any other Minecraft world, get some wood, make a wooden pickaxe, mine 3 cobble, throw the wooden pickaxe away. Boom, jobs are done. I saw some iron. Whilst I was mining the iron, these 2 little skeleton boys started attacking me. They clearly had their own beef to settle, so they started attacking each other. I was quite petty for being attacked, and I didn't want to give the surviving skeleton an easy way out. So instead what I did was I just mined all of the stuff above it, then the fire would rain down and burn it to death, and I found that hilarious. Oh, I found that so nice. So I had a pretty good start for my bingo, as I'd spawned in a jungle, and in a jungle find melons, and I needed 36 of them. After I'd got all the melons I needed, I started exploring. I was on top of a mountain and I saw a desert. If you don't know what the importance of a desert is, deserts have villages and villages have iron golems, and I can kill an iron golem getting the next piece on the bingo. So I ran down the mountain, hopped in a boat to go straight to the desert. Out the corner of my eye, I saw a desert temple and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go get whatever's in there. But I was thinking, I'm not wearing any armor, it's nighttime, there might be some mobs. Let me quickly smelt up the iron I found and put some armor on. Fortunately, I got quite bored whilst waiting for the iron to smelt, so I just zoned out. And whilst that happened, Creeper crept up on me as they do and blew me up, ending my first attempt at bingo. I was very mad. I spawned in. Not long afterwards, I saw some pumpkins, and that was brilliant because pumpkin pie was on the bingo board, and you need pumpkins, eggs, sugar to make pumpkin pie. So after getting the pumpkin, I found a chicken and dug a hole in the floor and trapped the chicken inside of it so I could stand there and watch it poop out an egg. But that was taking quite some time, so I got distracted and I saw there was a spruce forest off in the distance. So I ran over to the spruce forest, mined 30 spruce wood, and on my way back, I found another chicken that had already laid me an egg. So that was great. I've now got 2 ingredients for my first bingo piece. But I was quite annoyed at my original chicken for making me go find another egg. So as punishment for not giving me an egg quick enough, I encased it in its own tomb so it would die from suffocation. Then I stripped all the wood, got my 30 stripped wood, giving me my first bingo piece. And then I was exploring the world and boom, sugarcane. Turned that into sugar straight away, giving me all the ingredients needed for pumpkin pie. Now that's 2 out of the 5 bingo pieces I needed. Things were going great, couldn't be happier. Right next to the sugarcane that I found, there was also an abandoned shipwreck. Inside that shipwreck was a treasure map. I was like, that's great. I'm gonna go get me some treasure. Or as some people would call it, booty. Opened up the chest. It took me quite a while to find the chest as it was underwater, quite obnoxious. Inside the treasure chest was TNT, which was great. Couldn't be happy with that. It's exactly what I needed, as I needed to detonate TNT minecart. It was at this point where I realised I know nothing about TNT minecarts. First, I tried just placing it on the floor. That didn't work. So then tried building some rails, and I stumbled about trying to figure out how to make rails, and I ended up having to Google it. After making the rails, I placed the rail down, placed a minecart on it, and tried punching it. Didn't blow up the minecart, very disappointed. So then I tried putting a button next to it. Also did nothing. Very frustrating at this point. So I thought, oh, I know, I can propel the minecart by pushing it with another minecart with a furnace in it. So I made the furnace minecart, placed it down, and then I couldn't figure out how to power the furnace minecart. So after attempting all of that, I did what I should have done in the beginning and just pushed the minecart. It blew up and boom, quite literally, job's done. So to complete the rest of the bingo, all I needed was to do two things. First, get a dead bush. Should be easy enough. Second of all, add a marker to a map. Also should be simple enough. However, it took me maybe half an hour to even find a dead bush. Very frustrating. After I got my dead bush, very proud of myself, I found a beach. And on this beach was the most amount of turtles I have ever seen in one place. There was about 4 or 5 of them, all cramped together, all trying to get in this one little pool of water. I thought, hey, that's pretty cute. Let's set them all on fire. Set them on fire, and I walked away like a badass. Like and subscribe. Now all I need is to place a marker on a map. For anyone that doesn't know how to do that, it's quite simple. You need an anvil, and you need a banner, and you need a map. So I got myself inside a cave, mined up some iron, got 33 iron, I needed 31, so I know I was golden, I had spare iron. But after I'd got all of my iron, I was like, oh, there's a creeper, I'll run away. But the creeper got trapped on a water stream. I was like, ha ha ha, little loser, you're trapped, I'm going to ignore you. Shouldn't have done that. As I turned around, I started leaving the cave, and out of nowhere, the dude just blows me up. Dead. I was frustrated as hell. That was about 2 hours of my life just gone. I was probably sat there just crying internally for about 5 minutes before I could pick up the courage to try again. Before I'd even started this round of bingo, I was off to a great start, as on the board there was never use coal and carnivore. Pretty sure they're both self-explanatory, but never use coal means you can never use coal, and carnivore means you can only eat meat. That was great. So with that in mind, I saw myself a ruined portal, and on my board there was crying obsidian, so I was like, ooh, brilliant, I'll run over there. Hope I'll get some crying obsidian. There was crying obsidian, but I couldn't pick it up as it wasn't in the chest, so that was a bit of a shame. But that's alright, as next to me I saw a little island, and on that little island was some iron and some coal. Didn't end up using the coal, but I did mine it for the experience, as gotta love the experience. But I did use the iron to make shears, to mine up, how many was it? I used that iron to make shears so I could get 32 seagrass. That would give me 2 pieces on the board in a row, carnivore and 32 seagrass, as at this point in time I hadn't eaten any vegetables, much like you. I then spent absolutely ages chopping down some trees so I could burn the trees to get charcoal so I could make torches so I could go mining. Whilst I was down in the mines looking for gold, I also happened to stumble across some diamond. With all my diamonds, I made myself a diamond pickaxe. With the diamond pickaxe, I started mining up some obsidian. Whilst I was mining the obsidian, I decided to smelt all of my gold so I could make a full set of gold armor, making yet another piece on the bingo board. Unfortunately, I suck at maths, so I didn't have enough gold to make the full set of armor. But I thought, screw it, I'll figure it out later. And I went up to the surface to make myself a 5x6 nether portal. I think that's what it says. Once I'd got to the surface, I saw myself yet another ruined portal. Great thing about ruined portals is they often have a gold block on the top or on the bottom or on the side, somewhere within the vicinity of the ruined portal. I got that, turned it into gold ingots. I think I also converted some gold nuggets into some ingots, giving me enough gold to make the full gold armor. So all I needed to do now was go fishing for one junk item and one treasure item. But to do that, I needed a fishing rod. So I needed to wait until it was night time so I could find some spiders to get some string to make the fishing rod. That took about 20 minutes of my time because that's the length of the day cycle in Minecraft. Whilst that happened, a zombie pigman came through the nether portal. And I thought it would be hilarious to bully him, so I dug a hole, put him in the hole, and suffocated him with gravel. That's what you get for being a zombie around me. Oh my days, I'm so awkward. I went out looking for some spiders, committing some arson along the way because YOLO. Got some string, went fishing, got myself some treasure, got myself some junk. Boom. That's bingo. I finally did it. After about 5 hours, maybe about 5 hours, I finally did all the old people proud. Got bingo. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, as I've spent so much time on this video. It's embarrassing. Like, even writing this script itself took me like 2 days. Anyway, enjoy your day.